everyone. Today I'll be sharing my Schoology professional development Wakelt designed specifically for K-8 teachers. Let's dive in. Since we will be using Schoology as our LMS for the next school year, I created a PD on Wakelt about using Schoology for K-8 teachers. My goal was to provide meaningful resources that could give teachers a head start without overwhelming them. Schoology can feel overwhelming for elementary and middle school teachers who have never used it before. This collection has been designed to keep this problem in mind. I have curated actionable resources from X, which previously known as Twitter, to video tutorials to make it easier. While researching, I found a lot of resources on YouTube. However, using the hashtag Schoology didn't pull many resources and discussions on X. I had to struggle to find discussions by adding the hashtags like PowerSchool, LMS, EdTech, K-8 teachers. These hashtags helped me find some useful discussions and content. I was also able to find a few podcasts and articles related to the benefits of using Schoology. The same goes for TikTok, as most of the shorts I found were unrelated to the use of Schoology for K-12 teachers. It was YouTube where I was able to find most of the resources. So the way I organized this Wakelet is I started it with a getting started section. First, the new teachers can watch this 5-minute Schoology basics video and download these guides, which are great for first-time teachers and parents. The second section is student engagement. This badges tweet from EdTech Donnie shows how to gamify learning. I paired it with a TikTok demo of Schoology tips, which are greater for younger grades. There are some more TikToks, and I like especially this one that talks about Schoology behavior management, which can be a useful tool for the teachers. The next section contains resources especially for the teachers. This section starts with a Schoology tutorial hub, which is like a document containing links to everything we need to set up Schoology. This is followed by an article about organizing folders in Schoology and some tips about saving time in Schoology. Adapting to a new LMS can be very time consuming, so these tips can be very handy for the new teachers. Then I found this next tweet about new semester Schoology reminders really helpful. Educators like to organize information at the end and the beginning of a semester. I found some more tweets regarding agenda, leaving sub-plans, using Schoology calendar on the X platform. These were not included in the tutorial hub above. There's also a Facebook group that teachers can join, and I've provided a link here. It's always best to have a community where you can ask questions, share your experiences, and help others. You'll need a Facebook account to join this community. The rest of the videos are like extra resources which can be useful if any tutorial lacked a detailed explanation. Let's move on to the podcast section. I love listening to podcasts while I'm driving or exercising. They are very informative. And I found 2 Schoology podcasts. One is from PowerSchool and the other one is from Apple. This Apple podcast, that is Schoology and Me, is also available on Spotify, and I've provided the links here. The next section is assessments and feedback. This section starts with Google slide presentation of Schoology assessments. Now, if you notice that there are many kinds of assessments available, each kind has a video linked with written instructions of how to use or how to create these kinds of assessments and feedback. There are some further short videos about using gradebook, shortcuts, annotation assignments, and an overall view of assessments, including the student view. The very bottom of the page, it has been reserved for the detailed recorded webinars, and these are very crucial for instructional coaches, teachers, administrators to dive deeper into the platform and learn more about Schoology. Bookmark this Wakelet if you can return to it anytime. So you can return to it anytime or share it with others. You can also duplicate it or add more resources. Just don't forget to tag me with your updates. I'm planning to create more Wakelet PDs for other tech tools that we will be using next year. I've learned a lot through this experience, and I'm excited to use this social media resources to learn and create more instructions. Thank you.